You know, y'all are my witnesses right here, man. I'm not on here to portray somebody I'm not. You know, this is my house. This is my house. I might not live in a mansion, but this is my house. My cars are my cars. What I own are my possessions. I don't need to show people what I have and don't have. I'm comfortable. I'm content. I'm happy that I have my kids with me. I agree. My health is deteriorating. I give him that.
You don't have to
I
explain none of that to
no, no.
me
I
or
give.
anybody, Noel. You know, it's an explanation. I'm just letting you know what he was saying last night. It was just full crash out over there, and the same
Oh
thing with
man.
that dude June 5th. They was crashing out. I mean, getting crazy. They were blaming all of Mark's channel. I don't know what happened with it. Said it was taken down, but it sounds like Dante has access to that account, and he's able to go in there and I guess do any type of admin changes. And it sounds really fishy with what he was trying to explain to Mark about. He said he pulled all of his videos down, but he was going to load them to another channel. It's very confusing. I really couldn't understand it, but I know he's blaming you and that dude Blue Blanco and everybody else for that.
Yeah, man. This Dante, he has multiple channels, man. If you click on the home, you go to the home and you see all his channels. He got Terror Dome, Creepy Stories. Sooner or later, he's gonna have June 5th under there because he's a crash dummy. He's gonna take over his channel, and instead of that guy monetizing and getting 100% from his own revenue from his own channel, Dante's gonna give him a percentage, and June 5th is going to be under the network, under the Dante Show network for pennies. Instead of being his own man, he needs another man to guide him, hold his hand, walk him through life. 30-something-year-old man with a son of his own needs another man to hold his hand and walk him through life. That's a shame. See, Dante can spew any kind of hatred. He can spit narrative and narrative, man. He done threw everything at me. The faucet, kitchen sink,
He said you got a
everything.
week left of content. That's it. You with Youngblood being on there. He said that's all you got left. But Youngblood, Mark said he didn't know who you were. He'd never heard of you. It seemed like you knew a lot of people that he knows though.
But Marcus running. I think
Y'all just
Youngblood
need to
don't.
keep hitting them with facts about the whole limestone situation, the people, the bloods y'all know, all of that. Because
Oh,
it's weird. Every time somebody brings something to the table, all Mark does is change it, starts lying.
no, man. He takes off running and dodging the smoke. He sends this guy over here June 5th. But see, June 5th don't got no substance. He has no value. He can't think without another man telling him what to think. So if I want to hear what June 5th got to say, I might as well hear what Mark got to say.
His,
Because June
his his story, June 5th, is saying that all the Bloods that have been going against Mark should be ashamed of themselves because as black men, y'all supposed to support each other. And I get that. I fully understand that. But he's saying that y'all are wrong for going against a black man. And Noel, you need to worry about your own race or go mess with some white people and shit.
nah, man. But you know that the sexual abuse doesn't discriminate against anybody, man. It doesn't discriminate state, race, female, male. Everybody's affected by that. And then you got a guy promoting another guy, advocating. Just imagine if I would have never showed up on the scene. Okay, I didn't have no content. Mark became the content. I stayed on it. I stayed on it. Look at this message right here. Even without Youngblood, Lamar Temple was going to expose him. He
I
knows
think
who
they're going to
Lamar
go after
Temple.
you. I think they're going to go after your channel. They're going to try to get you taken down before long.
Oh yeah, but they can't really do that, man, because you know that's what they want to do. But I'm not using none of his content. I'm not using none of his images. All of his images are public, so he can't really copyright strike anything. Now he could have used this. If I use his thumbnails, that's his creation of content.
What
So he
about
can
privacy?
shit. He's on
Because
YouTube.
no, he said Mark said last night that somebody leaked his address and where he works at and all that.
I look. You anybody out there type in Lamarck Moore on Google? and it'll take you to a website that you can pay 97 cents, and it tells you everything about that guy. And I was surprised that recently 600 people had purchased that information. I'm not lying. I'm not making it up. Just Google, put Lamarck Moore,
No, I
Alabama,
believe you.
and it'll pop up a website saying for 97 cents, this is what you would get. And it tells you right there, 600 people have purchased this in the last, I guess, 24, 48 hours. So it's
I'm
public
happy for you.
knowledge.
You got some support, man. You got some people on your team because you was
Oh,
being
man.
attacked by like 20, 30 people, and they were having a good laugh at your expense, and you're just
Exactly,
on
man.
on yourself, and you had nobody. Now you got some true street dudes, some bloods that actually did time and know who that booty bandit is. And I'm sure you can hold your head up high and feel good about it because now you got some people to back you up
And I
instead of
hold it,
being
man.
ganged up on.
Yeah, I'm thankful for them, because if they would have came out and gave me a hand, man, he got 100,000 subscribers. I'm a small platform. He's been doing this. He's a master storyteller. He claims to be a master storyteller. So he can spit narrative after narrative. And when you're an honest person, man, it's kind of hard to continue to lie and lie and lie and lie and
Yeah,
lie.
because you forget about it. You
Yeah,
can't keep up with it.
there's no point of lying. I've never understood that, man. It's like, be yourself. People ain't gonna like you. Not everybody, but hey, some are gonna like you. I don't get that of not being yourself, man. There's no point of portraying something you're not. Be yourself.
The other thing I meant to say, and I hate to keep bringing shit up.
I think there goes Youngblood right here.
Yeah, is he was bringing up that shit that happened to you when you were 16? I guess I don't know if that's true or not,
You got
but I guess your
is I'm
girlfriend
on?
was
Is I'm on?
14.
Yeah. Check this out, bro. There's no
Is
conviction.
Young Blood on?
Yeah, Youngblood's on.
Yeah, you're there.
There's no conviction. There's no how can I say, no plea deal, no less of a sentence, no probation.
He said it doesn't mean it didn't happen. No, so I'm just
No,
I don't care.
no.
A lot of
No.
feedback going somewhere.
People can blame you for certain things. Mark is getting blamed, right? It's his due diligence to prove that didn't happen, that wasn't the situation. So you have
A lot of
detectives
feedback.
and people that do their job and be like, hey, this is a relationship. This is 14 and 16. They're teenagers. They're not an adult. It makes no sense, man. He can try to spin any kind of narrative, but you got to show me a conviction. Show me where I copped out for a lesser charge. For I plead out. I took a lesser charge. I took probation. I took shock probation. Something on those grounds to say, hey, you got convicted, man. You went to trial. You were tried by a judge. You were tried by a jury, and you were found convicted of this crime. Now, if that was the case, I would not be on YouTube. If I had a
Hey,
guilty
Youngblood.
conscience,
Hey, Noel, can I ask him a quick
yeah,
question?
go ahead, bro.
Hey, Youngblood, was that the name you
I'm
went by
trying to
when you was
think of
locked up? Was Youngblood? Is that how everybody knew you as?
Hang on, I'm trying to get it. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
I was just asking, your name, Youngblood, is that what you went by when you was locked up?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay.
See, I'm gonna touch one more thing about that one, bro. I have all the videos that he's calling me all these accusations. You can't just, I'm a father, man. I'm a father of a 6-year-old kid that attends birthday parties. You think if these people that are watching get wind of this, that's defamation of my character, man.
Oh, big
I
time,
would,
dude. He was saying just some really
yeah,
hateful shit, man.
let him, man, because all he's doing is digging himself deeper hole. He thinks that I'm some type of street dude that I'm gonna go retaliate him with street justice. No, man.
This is what he said what you're doing. He said you're crashing out right now so bad that you think that he's gonna send some goon down to Texas because you want to be killed. because I guess, and hey man, I ain't trying to get in your business. I don't know you from shit, but he was saying some shit about your health and was saying that you want somebody to take care of you so your family get insurance money.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I wish for them to get the insurance money when I do pass, man. But I'm not wishing for nobody to come and alive me quicker than sooner, man. I'm getting there.
That's exactly what he said last night. It's
But
recorded.
you see
That's some
all this stuff.
crazy shit.
Yeah, it is, man. But you see, like I told you earlier in this video, man, when you spew hate, all this is it's a boomerang effect, man. What you spew out there into that world, it's gonna come right back to you, man. You know, all I can do is for the guy is wish him the best, learn from your mistakes, hey, and God bless you, my brother. You know, I don't, God knows, man, that he's the only one that's ever gotten me to that type of level, man. And I've met some ignorant fucks in my lifetime, but I guess to the point that I couldn't, put my hands on him or in my vicinity. It made it 10 times worse. So when somebody's in your neighborhood, man, you can just pull up and do what you got to do, and it is what it is. But over this keyboard and internet huffing and puffing, I'm not used to that type of stuff. He's used to that type of stuff. He's a character. He can spin narrative and narrative after narrative. But I want you to come at me with facts. Like I've been coming at him with facts. This whole thing should have been about Mark and Hips.
And that's it.
Mark and Hips. I came at this as being as like a promoter. I got a fighter. Hips is my fighter. You're the promoter. He's your fighter. Let's put them in the ring. But he knew that I was getting on him too much, that he had to start making it personal, attacking me, bringing up my health, trying to bring up fake charges, accusations, no convictions, no. You go watch Fleece Johnson's videos. Fleece Johnson tell you, show me convictions, and then we can talk about it. Show me convictions. Show me where I got sentenced or a plea bargain, and then you can. Hey, people have to check this paperwork. This guy doesn't make no sense. But I give him the benefit. I give him that hard track, man. Good luck. But
That's sad, man.
all he can do, how can you wish bad on a man's health, man? That's wishing bad on the next man.
No, I will give Mark. Hey, I will give Mark this. He didn't know that, and that there was anything wrong with your health. And he asked Dante to repeat, what he was saying, and he said he felt bad, and he said he don't wish, negative like that, bad health or death on anyone. And he was kind of taken back by that.
This is my honest truth, man. Mark, I feel sorry for Mark, man. I wish Mark could have got some closure. It cleaned up his name as best as we could. He wasn't gonna come out smelling like roses, but he could have smoked some stained off of him and be like, hey, you know what? It is what it is, man. But that's the consequences of going to prison. He got a story, man. He still got a story. Because at the end of the day, Mark was a victim, man. He reached out to Jonathan Schwartz because he was a victim at one point or another in his life. So we all know that predatory behavior begins because somebody did it to you. You become a bully because you were bullied at one time. It's all psychological, man. I feel sorry for Mark, man, because Mark's in the middle, and he's like a human punching bag right now. He's getting punched from over here. He's getting punched from over there. And once these other channels start picking it up, he's going to get punched from everywhere. And it's sad, man. I feel sorry for the dude. I'd be lying to you. I'd be like, man, fuck Mark, man. I hope he gets what he gets. Nah, man. I feel sorry for him. You know why? Because he don't have no relationship with his father. He don't have no relationship with his daughter. At least fuck everybody else. But at least if he could have repaired his relationship with his family, man, fuck everybody else.
At least with his family, I agree with that. Nowhere.
Dante couldn't even do that. He made him into a mockery. He made more people dig more stuff out to him, make him look more like a villain instead of saying, you know what, man, let's help you clear your name out, and we can still make some great content. You got hellified stories. Let's just leave that part of your life out.
Well, you know what, Noel? My thing is just like Youngblood said earlier, and this is DZ 904.
What's going on, DZ?
Sarge, basically, because I'm a ex-CO. But what Mark should have done just like Youngblood said earlier. Is in 2025, you can capitalize off of just about anything. He should be out here making some darn money from being the darn villain. If he just
That's
owns
right.
up to it. If he just owned up to it. In 2025, you don't have to be ashamed about anything. If you own
That's right.
up to it, people can't clown you for it. See, people clown you when you try and lie and try and hide and try and show that you ashamed of it. That's why Fleece can make it now, because Fleece is ashamed of what he darn did. That's the same thing Mark needs to do. Stop lying. Stop trying to darn hide around here and be ashamed of it, and just be like, look, I did this. This is what it was back there. Because make no mistake about it, I have worked that darn CO life, and he did it all the way around. No gang member even plays with being gay in prison. They can get you. They can definitely get you killed in darn prison. Even
That's
playing
right, man.
being gay, they don't play that at all. There's no way he would have made that video playing around to get an
That's right.
extra meal. There's no way. I've worked in prison too long. There's no way. So he's guilty with zero doubt. I really haven't been following it like that, but I saw it when it first came out. And then I went back and watched it again like last week. You could tell by his darn body. No gang member is ever going to play like that. I have seen people get stabbed for even being in the shower at the same time as a gay guy. No, you do not play about that in prison. But let me fall back.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
that's
don't.
what.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
man. That's
June
good
June
information,
5th
man.
said that last night. He said that how did Mark get away with it for so long? If that was true, that and nobody put hands on him, and they said they were
Cause see,
just as
man,
guilty for letting him get away with it.
Now,
yeah, cause
now,
see, Mark wasn't representing the blood gang.
I heard you say that last night.
Yeah, I
now,
mean, he wasn't. I mean,
and it all goes into, like, I don't know what his situation or setup was, like what dorm was he in, how many bloods were in there with him, were all the bloods that were in the dorm with him on that same type of time. See, that's how he can get away with it. Now the rest of the bloods on the compound may not have been down with it, but perhaps his dorm only had 7 bloods in it, and 5 of them was on booty. So
see,
who's going to
see,
punish the men?
see that what made him and Hips fall out because he tried to play up on the Hips with that homosexual stuff. He wanted to do Hips, and Hips wasn't with it.
See, I thought Mark
You
got
know?
caught. Like the warden, didn't know the extent of Mark's activities until he heard what Mark was saying on that documentary, and he was informed of how the true extent of Mark's behavior. And once he found out, that's why Mark got sent to another prison.
Now Mark got sent to another prison because the blood stepped down on him. That's why he got transferred.
He blames his transfer on Hips, and he still hasn't come
No,
clean,
no.
and he won't say why he got the reason he says Hips got him sent away. So he's lying on that then.
Yes, he's lying on Hips. I mean, hopefully, I'm hoping Noel can contact Hips and let Charles come on the set and explain why Mark got transferred. Transfer. I don't know what's did Hips
Yeah, yeah.
transfer first, but I know Mark did.
Mark said that Hips kept screaming his name, or Hips kept screaming his name, and other Bloods were telling him, "Hey man, that white dude back there keeps screaming your name," and he said something to the CO, and that's what got him transferred off the compound. But